from Anderson Design. We're going to be installing a 3/4 inch carrier bearing spacer today. So things you'll need: 3/8 extension, 17mm socket, 14mm socket, 12mm socket. We will provide the hardware and the spacers for this. You also need a 12mm end wrench, or some guys can get in there with a little bit tighter, shorter socket, depending. On some models, you can get away without removing the heat shield. On this one, it looks like we're going to be able to get away without removing it. So first things first, we do need to make clearance for the carrier bearing to move down, so you can bend the heat shield down a little bit right at the carrier, just a little bit. Okay, now that there's obviously more than enough clearance for when it gets lowered, pull out the two 14mm bolts. Okay, with the heat shield still in there, it's supporting the carrier bearing for us. Okay, now what I've done is I've changed to a 17mm socket, and what we want to do is thread in the bolt through the carrier bearing and then install the spacer. Loosely threaded in there. And to the next one. This is kind of where it makes it easier to move the heat shield sometime and get a little more access, but okay, once you got them both snug, finish tightening them down, and you will want to make sure they're torqued down to 22 foot-pounds. Next thing, make sure the drive shaft's clear of any obstruction, exhaust is clear, your heat shield is still clear and out of the way, and we are golden.